All right, are you ready?
Yep. Sully's always ready. Let's do this.
Hello and welcome to Sully's First Thoughts. I'm your host, Guy Smiley. Today's episode is brought about...
Wait. I feel like there's no one watching, but there is a home audience. But continue.
Okay. So today's episode was brought about by some of our fans who have realized that you have a very unique gift of being able to give expert advice for things you know absolutely nothing about or situations you've never actually been in. Is that true?
Yes. But I'm just going to add that to the list I don't understand though.
Exactly. So today, if you remember, about a year ago, we had a winter storm, and you gave everyone survival tips on what to do in a winter storm. Do you remember that? So what are some ways in which people can be safe? What do they need to do? What do they need to remember?
They need to stop.
First?
Fire. They need to stop, drop, and roll. Yeah.
All right, so after the winter storm, many people typed in, they gave comments saying, we've been in this situation, an emergency situation, a scary moment, and they didn't know what to do. And so what has happened is they've sent in their what happened to them. Now I have a list of all the things that happened to them here, and they want to know, what would Sully do in those situations? That's the question today. WWSD, what would Sully do? And if
you want to look up Sully's First Thoughts, /www.org, Sully's First Thoughts.
Maybe flip those around. Okay, so here are the situations here. Emergency situations, scary situations, life and death situations, and they want to know, what would Sully do? How would you stay alive? How could you stay safe? Okay, we're going to start with the first one, and these are real life situations that I've sort of adapted into a different story to suit Sully's interests. All right, so we're going to start small, very small. Okay.
Small.
All right, you're in your backyard, inside your sandbox, and you are creating and building a life-size Thomas the Engine, and suddenly you feel a tickle on your right kneecap. You look down and are surprised to see some cinnamon on your kneecap. Wait a second, that's not cinnamon. Those are fire ants. Fire ants that will bite you, about 17 of them. It would hurt in that moment and for a very long time after. Sully, if they feel your heart rate go up, or if they feel you move at all, they will bite and it will hurt. What would Sully do?
Okay, do you know what I would do? I would go inside and get water right away.
Do they not like water?
I guess because they're fireflies. Hello. Oh, fire hates water.
Yes, I've heard that and I've seen that too before. You do know if you were to move in any just in any form, you would knock over your Thomas creation. Hello? Something happened where Sully shut off and now we're back. Because the fans don't like when Sully shuts off. All right, so you said you would throw water on them, and that's how you deal with the fire ants. Is that right?
Okay.
All right, we're going to take it up a notch and get really scary. This is about to get intense, just like camping. All right, you are riding your tricycle down the street. The wind is at your back, pushing you faster and faster. Suddenly, you look up and the sky is green, and you think, aliens. Just kidding, not aliens. It's not aliens.
What is it?
You're about to find out. All of a sudden, you hear a rumble behind you, the kind of rumble that you would hear in your hungry stomach when you want a cheeseburger, and you turn around and look, and behind you, chasing you, very close to you, is a massive tornado. What do you do? What would Sully do?
You know what I do? I would do this. I would put
Adhesive, like
Oil?
glue.
Slippery oil? And he said, yes. So I put it on my wheels, and guess what I do? I would go at the top of the hill, and guess what?
What would you do?
I would let my bike go down, and I would not do anything, and guess what would I do? The tornado's gone.
Wow. I'm glad we got that all on film, so now people know what to do in that situation. All right, couple more. And I feel like you will be very helpful on this one because it has to do with something you love a lot. Okay,
Thomas.
ready? You are on a train. How does it sound so far? Is this good?
Good.
All right. You're traveling on some tracks in Switzerland when all of a sudden you feel a rumble underneath you. Okay? Can you imagine that? A rumble underneath you?
What is
Of course you can. You do it all the time.
What would it be?
Well, that's always a surprise. And the conductor suddenly comes on and says, "Attention, we are coming up to a bridge and the track is out. We only have 80 seconds to make a decision." What would Sully do?
Okay. Well,
80 seconds.
okay, the conductor, if someone, the conductor came, I would say, "Hey, excuse me, can I get to the front of the engine, please?"
Very good.
And-
Take the professional to the front. Yes.
And then, when I got to the engine, guess what I would do?
Tell us. We're dying to know.
Oh no, oh no. Okay, let's do this. So, the fire driver and fireman can jump out how so they don't get hurt, and the conductor. So it's all up to Sully now to save them.
Yes, Super Sully. And
So
then?
I decide to push the throttle to stop the train before it goes to a gap. Get to the gap.
And then you will stop like that.
And everyone would love me.
They would. You'd save their life. And that's what people do when you save their life.
Easy forever.
All right. This is the last one. Are you ready? This is a real life situation that you need to give your expertise on. Please sit up. The last one. You are in a line at a local food distribution center and the person in front of you just ordered their food. Then you realize, this person in front of me, they're crying. Why are they crying? It's because the cashier person just told them, "We are sold out of McChicken nuggets." Then you realize too that you're crying. What would Sully do?
I would calm myself down.
No more chicken nuggets in the store. What would you do?
I would get what I would get. The greatest fear I'd have. Hamburger. Let me tell you.
You'd have to.
In front. Cheeseburger.
So you'd have to order something different off the menu.
Yeah, and I ate that, and I would eat that cheeseburger up.
Instead of chicken nuggets. So you'd be okay.
And fries.
What's... All right. Well, I think you gave some expert advice to people if they're ever in any of those situations. Hopefully not, because those are life-threatening and just very high-strung situations. So now they know. If you want to know what Sully would do in any other situation, please send us your thoughts, any comments below. Send us letters. We will read them on the show, and we will get back to you. And all your problems will be solved right here by Sully. This has been Sully's First Thoughts. Until next time, see you later.